start this. Hello, welcome to the show. I'm your host, Baghead, as always. The Johnny Baghead, specifically. Gotta remember that. And because it's the second spookiest month of the year, November, honestly, after playing through Silent Hill 2, I wanted to get around to playing Silent Hill 3. And I haven't played this one in a very long time. Honestly couldn't tell you when. Oh my god, hang on. Sorry. I think the stream might got funny there. It's I've got to fix my Ethernet cable. The clips came off, so it wiggled out of my Ethernet port. We should be fine now, though. Obviously, if that happens again, send a message in chat. But I think... well, it has the clip on it, but it doesn't stay in the port for some reason. But yeah, I can't remember the last time... Yeah, it's my connection got funky. Because my Ethernet cable doesn't stay clipped in. So I've had to try and use tape to stop it from falling out. It's not a perfect solution, but if it ever does that, it's because the Ethernet cable's wobbled out. But I haven't played this one in years. I want to check this, by the way. I can't put the brightness up anymore, but in my preview I couldn't even see these lines. If the game is still too dark, let me know and we'll have to put a filter on, see if we can brightness it up. But tell me how these lines look, if you can see any lines, and we'll deal. So yeah, this might be quite I'm not sure how much of this I'm going to remember, but we'll see. I kind of remember, I think in some ways I might prefer this to Silent Hill 2. As much as like how revolutionary and ahead of its time Silent Hill 2 is, it is an easier and less scary game. Like, when we played hard mode, okay, it started to feel more like a survival horror game, aside from the bosses that were way too hard on that difficulty. But this one I remember being a bit more balanced, a lot more weapons, and combat's like a bit more improved. But also this is just a generally like scarier game, and I think the themes are really interesting in this. I'll have to get the name of it. Someone made a really good video of it not too long ago. It was called something like The Real Horror of Silent Hill 3, and talking about the subtle ways this game portrays the fears that women have living in society, and I'll try and bring up some of that stuff. So yeah, so today I'm just going to do normal, because it's been so hard since I played this, I don't feel confident doing hard from the get-go. Maybe a bit later we'll do hard playthroughs. I know in the hard playthrough the one of the riddles requires you to know at least some of Shakespeare's works. I don't know how much, but let's just say I'm not so fresh on my Willie Shakespeare knowledge. But yeah, this should look good. We're capturing this. It's the same capture card, but a slightly different method than when I streamed Silent Hill 2, because I figured out how to capture from this card properly now. So I don't know if it will look any different or not. So we'll see how it is. But just for anyone else who's here, we're playing this on real hardware. This is the PAL version specifically, so it's slightly lower frame rate, but the game speed should be fine. Silent Hill 2 was, so I can't imagine Silent Hill 3 would suddenly be messed up. But that's about the only difference as far as I know. Is this will be 25 FPS instead of 30. Alright, here we go, starting off. Alright, one thing I'm going to have to learn is they swapped the pause and the menu button for some reason. But yeah, this menu is a bit different. Already got the flashlight in that. Weapons, yeah, there's a separate tab for weapons. It's a switchblade for self-defense. I've never used it, but just in case. So I remember the video I'm referencing makes a point that that's a subtle thing about women feeling in danger and having to carry a weapon with them. This is a bit spoilers. I just realised that it's showing all these weapons. It's kind of weird. But there we go. Alright, well, let's go. Now, I'm not sure how. Oh, there we go. I'll turn up a smidge. We'll do a smidge. This is a good area to test it in, but it will get a bit louder later on. So yeah, so one of the differences we have a block button now. With the melee weapons. I'm pretty sure it's just melee only. We also do not have a map. A rabbit doll. No, it's a costume. Is there someone in there? It looks like there is, but I don't feel like making sure. Why would this be here? Some Robbie the Rabbit to start out. So just to mention, this is one of the... And what's this? Something strange in a cagey box thing. A person? Not quite. Don't really want to stare at it for too long, whatever it is. But this is one of the final areas from Silent Hill 1. And the nightmare world we'll see in this game is definitely the Silent Hill 1 style and aesthetic again. Oh, not going that way. Let's see, is it this way? Yeah. I think I got the game. Oh, got monsters already. See, it's going to be louder here now, so I don't know if this is the quickest way of doing this, but I think we just go through this area for a while and oh no, that's blocked. There are lots of different styles, but I don't really want any of these. I'm getting out of this place for heading tools. Now that'd be a different story. Some also, yeah. Huh, I never thought I'd say normal in a place like this. Oh, Heather. Yep, lock is broken. Still rabbits. Okay, I'm guessing this is not the way. You'll notice as well that the static filter in this game is going to be a lot stronger. It actually changes throughout the game, which is kind of interesting, especially in cutscenes. Nope. I actually vary the noise filter at different points in the game, kind of depending on where the story is. It's a really interesting idea, which I'm trying to think of a game that's something similar to that. At least this subtle. Oh. I don't think there's much point finding stuff here, so I'm just gonna move up here. So yeah, I hope this is coming through visually on the stream, because again, when I was looking at the preview, it looked a little dark, so we'll see. But yeah, we're kind of already in the thick of it, which again is a bit of a Silent Hill 1 reference, where the first thing you do is kind of a nightmare sequence. It's a bit unclear, but this is a oh yeah, that's something you have to worry about. You can actually fall off of stuff, which interesting was going to be a mechanic in Silent Hill 1 apparently, but it wasn't finished, but it's in the code. Oh, here we go. Oh, there we go. That's the game. So, I haven't mentioned it yet, but this game is still a looker. It's still nuts this is running on a PlayStation 2. In real time, even. Like, the lighting effects. Yeah, Heather's such a... I still think she's probably the best Silent Hill protag. I think having her be more of an individual person and not be a weirdo like everyone else was. Okay. I referenced it a lot when we did Silent Hill 2, but there was also a Boundary Break video made on this game, and I highly recommend watching that, because it has some really interesting stuff. Like, there's a silhouette of another head you can see in the cutscene in that room, and they reused Angela's model for it.
Dad, it's me. Yeah. Sorry I didn't call sooner. Yeah, I guess I was. Anyway, I'm coming home now.
But there's a lot of reasons to play this original PlayStation 2 version. Firstly, we have all the original voice acting. Oh, it did?
Okay, I will.
Oh, that's a shame, because I don't know if the PAL version did. No, this is a version I brought some years ago. I don't know why he does that. Why he just shakes his head at her.
I need to speak with you. My name is Douglas Cartland. I'm a detective.
A detective? Really? Well, nice talking to you.
I'll let this cutscene play out and I'll talk about the other stuff.
Hold on. There's someone that wants to meet you. Just let me have an hour. No, half an hour of your time.
My daddy always told me not to talk to strangers.
This is very important. It's about your birth.
I'm not interested.
Yeah, that'll hook her. That'll get her interested. That's not weird at all. Thing to say to a teenager.
Are you still following me? Do I have to scream?
Sorry. I'll wait here.
Alright. Yeah, so the versions of Silent Hill 1, no sorry, I don't have 1, sadly, but the versions of Silent Hill 2 and 4 I own are the funny enough the versions that my sisters owned back in the day that they've given to me, but 3 for some reason they didn't have anymore. And so I had to rebuy it, and sadly my versions have the manual. Maybe there was a PAL version that also came with a soundtrack. I don't know. Where do I know it from? Where did I want to see it? And why does my head hurt so much when I try and remember it? Oh, checking memory card. Hope this doesn't take too long because it's one of the... There we go. It's a shame this kind of disappeared from Silent Hill games, these really interesting save screens. I think because of moving on to next-gen consoles, and them having like compliant standardizations of how save menus worked. So yeah, much like the other games, start off in a public bathroom again. But yes, there's a lot of reasons it's really cool we can play this version. So, the HD collection, because of, quote, logistical and technical reasons, whatever that means, didn't have any of the original voices for Silent Hill 3, and the new acting is terrible. Like, I'm sorry, Tom Hewlett, who helped direct the new voices, not so much because he wanted new voices, but, you know, because it was mandated, how much he talks about them being passionate and how much they cared. The new performances are just really bad, especially Heather, because Heather sounds so genuine and like a real teenager, and in the HD collection, she kind of talks like this. Claudia's a bitch anyways. It's the worst. Like, it doesn't sound like a sorority girl, it sounds like someone doing a sorority girl impression. So you're with her. Whatever. It's so bad. I don't know what happened. And it's throughout most of the cast, it's really bad. Like, either miscasting or people just not knowing how the characters were meant to be performed. The other reason is, for some reason, all of the soundtrack, pretty much in cutscene, I don't know about in gameplay, but all the cutscene soundtrack is all shuffled for some reason. Where it's basically playing in the wrong areas for some reason. And that applies to, like, the whole game. Just, like, almost every single cutscene has the wrong music playing. In one case, a cutscene has, like, the game over music playing. And, also, despite, like, there's the general issues, but the HD collection version of Silent Hill 2 especially runs really poorly, where it will slow down to, like, half speed. And it's still, like, you know, I'm playing this in real hardware. I'm using component cables to kind of get the best picture out of it. But this still looks amazing. Like, aside from the resolution, like, I kind of can't believe how good this looks. Still. Like, it's so crisp. Like, the texture work, and the lighting and the models. So yeah, so we're running away from the creepy man. Here's the thing. I'll say Douglas's voice acting in this game is weird. It is a bit mixed. And I don't know if it's 100% the voice actor's fault. Because I think some of his later dialogue is really well done. But he does sound off. And I think the problem is I think he was directed to talk in a way that Japanese people would understand him. Oh yeah. Here we go. Yeah. I think the monsters in this game also have a lot more of the...
What is this thing?
Yeah, what the hell is it? Where you can't really tell what it's supposed to be. Where stuff's more abstract. It's definitely not human. I've never heard of such an animal. And no way is it a costume. Sounds crazy when you say it, but monster's the only word for it. But I don't think I'm crazy. It's a monster. I killed it. I think that's the... Yeah. But Douglas in the HD collection is somehow worse. He's really bad in that. Where it's just a guy trying to do this, like, gravel voice. Should I call the police? Not like they'd believe me if I'd say somebody's been killed by a monster. This is a fresh save. I like I said, I must have played it before because I remember stuff, but so I hate close. It's ain't the time and place. Well, how do you know? There might be something in there, Heather. Oh. Oh well. Alright, well, let's look back here. Oh, that reminds me. So I want to try. Okay, so this is a new mechanic in this game. Is you can equip supplies to a button which lets you do this. It lets you use them without going into the menu. So that's interesting. But yeah, oh man, Douglas is... so bad in the HD collection. Where... Oh. Alright, we're kicking off. Where he's got this really gravelly grain voice. Oh, well, I've gone in a circle. Still hear people though. I'm kind of... There must be somewhere, right? Because there's still malls in the UK. Like, I don't know what condition they're in right now. I went out today for an eye test appointment, and definitely there were a lot of high street shops that were just gone that used to be there. Alright, yeah. Forgot I was looking for this. Here we go. Central Square Shopping Mall. But I recommend anyone who wants to hear how the voice acting is in the HD collection to look up stuff, especially Douglas. Oh, let's check this. No, that's broken. What are you looking at, Heather? Oh, interesting. She was looking at the door. Okay. Let's have a look. Yes, let's check these rooms. But yeah, no, the HD collection redub is just... I think especially on this game, because I think so much of this game's voice acting is so good. Like, Douglas is... And it's not consistent, like, because I think some of Douglas's voice acting is really good. Let's see. Alright, well, I think right now we have got to go upstairs. But, yeah. and much like Silent Hill 2, it's a lot of voice actors that have done a lot better stuff. Like, again, a lot of them did work on the Persona games. And they've also done some, like, kind of less anime-style stuff. Oh. Yeah, so stuff's definitely popping off now. But who knows why, but yeah, just really bad performances all around in that. And especially feel bad nowadays if you're interested in playing these games, especially in the US, where they're so expensive now. Oh yeah, here we go. It's bread. But I'm already hungry. Crispy toasted bread right to your very door. Everything on sale. Well, that's good. It's bread. Man, the amount of detail here is still... Aha! Okay, that must be different. So I think now characters will also look at doors to kind of give you an idea of like, oh yeah, these are doors that are worth checking. Oh dear. It's kind of interesting to start off a Silent Hill game so bright. Oh, hey, that, okay, well, that's locked, but we can go that way. Yes, this is supposed to be like after closing, but I know malls do, they do leave all the lights on when they close for security reasons. Alright, so let's just see which way we're going. We have... Okay, all those rooms to check. But even this game loads quicker. I'm noticing, like, just go in between the map and the is a lot quicker. Oh dear. Oh yeah, that's a mechanic in this game that some enemies will... Oh! Oh no! I gotta be careful. But yeah, you load out of that map a lot quicker. Oh. Okay, we'll check the door later. Health drink, ammo. Nice. Because, I'm not sure what my health has. It doesn't look that bad, actually, considering. Let's check the items again. Oh, okay, we have some new stuff. It's my front door key. Daisy Villa apartment 102 is carved into the key. Pendant. Dad gave me this pendant on my birthday. It's one of my treasured belongings. There's a jewel inside, like a little red tablet. When I asked Dad what it is, he said just a lucky charm, but then he told me to take good care of it and never take it off. It's a big pair of tweezer-like tons. Are they just ton-like? Oh yeah. Here we go. So how do we get this, huh? Let's see how quickly you get out of the... Oh, that's even a bit quicker as well. I don't know if it's just was the PAL version or if it was Silent Hill 2 in general, but some of the fade into black and load in between the menus was a bit slower, and it's very snappy in this. So there's already minor... There we go. Okay. Yeah, they swapped pause and menu around, so I'm going to have to learn that. Let's see. My bestsellers. Okay. So that's for a bookstore. It's like a magic circle I remember reading about in a book on black magic. Does it seem so familiar because I read about it in that book? No, that's not it. It's not from the book. It's from the altar. Altar? There we go. Alright, let's keep going. I think I've found everything in here. Yeah. Okay, that lock's broken. Excuse me, weird. I don't know what you call these things. Okay, yeah, that's locked too. Alright, so... I think I've got to go out now. Excuse me. There we go. So yeah, so I because it's been so long since I've played this, I'm definitely not going to know exactly where to go. Oh. Yeah, so this is, apparently this puzzle is very involved on the hard mode play, the hard riddle. Yeah, let's get some more ammo. Haven't used any yet, so that's cool. So let's read this. What's our hint so far? Fair is foul and foul is fair. Put these books out of order. Okay. I keep saying it, but it's still really impressive to me how... This is the only place where there's any lift there. It's going to take time to relearn too. Alright, yeah, so... Yeah, this puzzle is quite a bit different on the different difficulty levels. Okay, so we know that's there. But also... That's got to be there. Oh, wrong way round. I don't know how much, oh, look at that, lucky. Random generation there is in the puzzle solutions. 470, yep. So yeah, that's quite an easy puzzle. But from what I understand on okay, let me put this in before I forget it because I don't have amazing memory. Yep, I already forgot it. I'm a genius. Yeah, there you go. I've got it in run order 4706. Okay. 4706. There we go. Alright, I just want to look around this bookstore a bit more. I don't know if there's any interesting books. Still impressed with the level of detail in this game. It helps to have fixed cameras though, because you can be very specific about, oh, we know how close this texture will be near the camera. So it kind of lets you maximize, like, okay, this is how we should render this detail. Oh, here we go.
Hey, wait, what's going on? Where is everybody? Those weird monsters?
They have come to witness the beginning. The rebirth of paradise, despoiled by mankind.
What are you talking about?
Don't you know? Your power is needed.
How should I know?
I am Claudia.
So what?
Remember me, and your true self as well. Also, that which you must become. The one who will lead us to paradise with blood-stained hands.
Claudia, right? Did you do all this?
It was the hand of God.
Oh, rumbling.
Wait!
So one thing I want to mention, I don't know if anyone who watches my stream will ever bring it up, but if people are like, oh, it's going to Silent Hills, multiple dimensions, we've been running around this mall and there's already monsters here.
What does she want me to remember?
And people. So... things are already messed up. Let's just double check. Yeah, thought so. Worth mentioning, Claudia is actually voiced by the same actress who played Angela in 2. I'm blanking on her name right now, which I feel really bad about. She's really good. She also did voice work and a song in Metal Gear Solid 5. She was the, like, iDroid voice, and she did, the Words That Kill song. Yep. There's a lot of broken locks right now. Definitely being funneled right now. There we go. Oh, that's gonna bug me. I feel really bad. I don't remember the actress's name now. Oh, sorry about that. Fins are blowing up in the UK right now. No, it's Guy Fawkes. Well, I say night, but it's been going on for days, so... Oh, here's the radio, by the way. So I think that you're going to hear a bit of pops and bands coming through. Check this out.
Is this a dream? It's gotta be.
And again, look, we've shown up here already. We didn't travel to a dimension. We just... Oh, there's Vatiel having fun. We just went through an elevator and here we are.
Not even a kid.
And there's a specific scene later on. There he is. Yeah, the fans.
When am I going to wake up?
So, yeah. Oh, Vatiel, you're loving it. So yeah, I'll have to explain what... So Guy Fawkes Night is probably the weirdest UK celebration I can think of. Oh, gonna have to wait for a safe bit because fins are really popping off now. Kind of. I haven't actually seen that, by the way. But yeah, so some guy at some point in time, and I'm bad at history because I don't actually remember when it was, tried to blow up the Houses of I think the House of Lords in Parliament, and he wanted to do it with gunpowder, and he failed. He got caught. I don't know why, because it's been too long since I've learned all this stuff, but he got caught and executed. And then they made this night to mock him. They were like, oh, we're going to celebrate the day we stopped him by setting off gunpowder, because that will fuck it, that'll own him when he's dead. But I think now we actually look at him as like a martyr figure. Because when we were taught about it, we weren't really taught like, oh, he's a villain. We were more taught like him being like a freedom fighter. So maybe we now agree that historically, like the thing he was trying to blow up were really corrupt or whatever. It's the weirdest thing, but it was originally a holiday made out of spite. Which I don't know. That feels very English. To be like, ho ho ho. Take that, guy. But yeah, from what I understand, he's not looked as like an evil figure anymore. But I don't know much about it. It's so... And I don't know if that's connected to July the 4th and all the firework fins. Any Yankee Doodles in my chat do. Shout outs to my Yankee Doodles in chat. Alright, well, I don't think the anonymous masks has gone anywhere. Oh, it's really popping off. Both in-game. I know, but it's because they're also fireworky. In my head, I feel like there's some association there. Okay, I need a heal. Oh yeah, because it's really popping off. There we go. So there are multiple endings in this game, but they're all kind of like bonuses you get once you've beat the game once. There's just one ending to get right at the start. So we don't have to worry about playing a certain way or collecting items to get a certain ending. Let's check this door. Okay. But it's weird. The whole... I thought it was just one night, but it's been going on this whole week. So, And I've got a window closed, so that's how loud they are. It's not because my window's open this is coming through, that's just how loud the fireworks are, unfortunately. Broken locks. That's weird. Because they tend to be, the laws around here are very specific about, like, hey, you can only buy fireworks at this time, and you can only use them at this time. Which is, from what I remember, it's this night, and the Diwali, the Indian Festival of Light. Let's turn around. Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa, that was close. Aha. So yeah, this mall's I guess this is what modern malls look like now. See, we're not in the nightmare. This is just, you know, we were in the place, and then COVID happened, and it's like this now. Warning: when leaving the room, be sure to turn off the lights. It will be obvious if they are not switched off. Okay. First aid kit, bullets. Nice. Anything else? Ah, I like that. So yeah, we got a flashlight now. And this amazing lighting still. Alright, so let's look at my map. Where are we going? Oh, that was quick. Bleach, nice. Huh? Yo! I love every game, like all the classic Silent Hills. And it's a minor thing. There's a lot wrong with the Western Silent Hill games. Oh, that's so good. I didn't remember that. Oh. Fucking place. Insert any fast food chain jokes you want to put here. Someone just wrong, is it just me? But yeah. It's a very minor thing. It's full of filthy muddy water, looks like something's stopping it up. Will you remove the blockage? Oh yeah, this is a bonus scene. Bonus scene because I played through Silent Hill 2 and it's on this memory card.
Oh, forget it. This is way too gross. Who would even think of doing something so disgusting?
So that's a reference to an item you pick up in Silent Hill 2 by shoving your hand in a toilet. If you have a save file, that's an Easter egg you can find. But it is a very minor thing. But one thing that is sorely missing from the Western Silent Hill games is there's not a lot of mundane horror. And specifically, like the bathrooms, like it's a running theme because there's bathroom scares and weird bathroom stuff in all, at least Silent Hill 1 through 3. I can't remember 4, but even in 4, your bathroom is in the apartment is where you find the hole you go through. Ah. Oh dear. Get off me. Oh, let's take a breather. Alright, okay, I don't think I can go that way yet then. But, like, there's no real bathroom scares or, like, weird kind of unsettling areas that you would find in a normal place in the Western Silent Hills. And it just seems like a big missed opportunity. And it's something that's a shame because I can't link to it because I don't know if I bookmarked or anything, but it reminds me Tom Hewlett talked about that it was something he did want to put in, and there was a specific like real life reference he had for like a school bathroom that had that kind of vibe going on. Oh hey, there we go. And it did sound like something that would have been perfect for Silent Hill. But yeah, they're just that kind of subtle horror that these games did so well. So yeah, the ladder is just, yeah, it's something that's not in those Western ones. Huh, okay. So what have I missed? The elevator there, but I doubt that's going to work. Let me check my inventory, see what I've picked up. Just the bleach. No, I'm just going to heal. There we go. I think they made the health indicator a bit more obvious in this as well. But yeah, so... Okay, so I need something to pull down that ladder. I don't remember where it is at all. I don't think it's worth going back, so... Let me see, where else haven't we been? Okay, can't go in there. Let me check these rooms again, I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, yeah, this is where we found the flashlight. And that other room is where the bleach was in. So let me make sure, because you can go down here. That makes me think there is something in here. There must be a room here that I missed. Okay, that's... Haha! Yeah, I knew it. I knew I missed something there. So I could be wrong, but I think this is technically supposed to be the room we started in, where we fought the first monster. But now it's all messed up. Oh yeah, bulletproof vest. I think it's in here is the item we need. So the bulletproof, there it is. Yeah, because they point the camera whenever there's anything really important like that. Yeah, this door's blocked now. So the bulletproof vest, I think that's probably an item to use if you're struggling with the game, because it makes you move slower, but it really reduces the amount of damage you take. It's probably useful for boss fights, but I think I'm more used to evading enemies, getting around them, that kind of thing. So that's the method we're going to go for. Okay, so I need to go forward, then left, then right. with these shapely, leggy fins. There we go. Yeah, so I prefer to play without it because, yeah, you can't run past those fins as easily. So I do remember some stuff. So I remember... Don't remember the buttons. Still. But I do remember you can use the hammer to do this. I do wonder if people maybe got stuck on it because some who would think, like, oh yeah, you could unhook the wire. Oh, look at that, Clark actually going up a ladder. Why would something like this be here? This isn't a hospital. I think a lot of the... It's something that's a bit different in this game where they try and make most of the exam and prompts written from Heather's perspective. But I do think some of them are a little silly. Like the way they came out. Right, let's go this way. What's in here? Oh. Never mind. Oh yeah, this is an important one. It's very hard to see what that was there. Can't see anything, I can't hear anything. What was that, I wonder? I thought I heard it say daddy. Okay. So let's see what's this way. Oh yeah, this save point. I love this save point. That's a fun one. In-game time's different in this, I think. I think it includes cutscenes. More precise as well. It's interesting. Typically those rooms with a lot of monsters in them are usually kind of supposed to be traps. Ah, walnut. Peanuts. Pineapple smells. There was a nice silver ring in here the last time I came. Bummer that it's gone. Oh my god, Heather. Amazing. Oh, alright. Let's see. Oh. So I'm going to check this again, just want to make sure we get all the doors. The way I play these games, I do like to scour and try and find all the items, because if you run through a bit, you can miss stuff for sure. Let's check this way. Oh, okay. So that means we can open it. I'll end that one. Bunch of doors. Oh, but not right now. Oh, oh my god. That thing messed me up. Look at that. Oh my. Okay, let's... Yeah, we'll do that for now. Oh, this thing is a lot tougher. Maybe I shouldn't have thought it. Yeah, take that. Yeah, that thing was rough. I think I was already injured anyway. But okay, well I have a decent amount of ammo, so okay, so that door's locked. So yeah, we must have to go out again. I thought there was another door that was marked as locked as well, though. Yeah, there's two doors. Okay. Oh, but I think I can open that from the other side. But that's just a shortcut, I guess. Is it? Let me see. Gotta figure out what to do with the walnut. Oh, yeah, there was... Oh! Okay, you can get knocked on your ass in this game. Alright, so we've opened up kind of a shortcut. Just a dangerous one, because there's a lot of enemies in there. Alright. Yeah, so that out area, there's definitely more to explore there for sure. I don't think you can run into walls anymore. I wonder if that was just a hard mode only thing though in 2, because I don't really remember that happening a lot in the normal mode. Oh, floor 3 we haven't even been to yet. Let's see. Oh well, we're not going that way. What other doors are there to check? Guess we could check these. Nope. Okay. Up here. Yep. Here we go. Gotta be a bit more careful though, because I've been taking a lot of hits. Well. Alright. What doors have we got? Right, we'll check these doors first. Here we go. Yeah, already this is a lot more tense than in my opinion, than Silent Hill 2 on normal is, which is feels a lot easier. Is there nothing in here? Yeah, weird. Can't look at that. No. Odd. Okay. And can't go in that one. Okay, that door's locked. Okay, I'm missing something there. Why would this door be... Oh, well that dog's a thing now. Why can you go in here? You're not looking at anything, Heather, are you? maybe if I didn't have any ammo right now, I'd find some in here. So that's something that I think is only in this game, where it's not dynamic. That's probably not the right phrase, but some of the resource drops, like health and ammo, you only find if you're below a certain amount. So it's kind of like adaptive difficulty stuff that Resident Evil 4 did. It's a bit more subtle. Here we go. Where, yeah, so if, for example, you used up all your ammo in an earlier section... Oh yeah, we're back in the restaurant. Oh yeah. What is this, barbecue dog? Who the hell would make something like this? Furthermore, who the hell would eat it? There's something in the stomach. Cooked key. Find it interesting you come in here, and aside from the dog, it's like... I really don't feel like eating and drinking stuff from an alternative reality, okay? Ah, now I know why everyone thinks this... That was their confirmation, was it? Was Heather saying it? It's like, yeah, Heather doesn't know what's going on. She's just a random teenager. Guess that's where the theory started. Alright, what's this key? Yuck. Guessing it's just for this door here? No. Okay. I think we might have to go back downstairs. I'm going to check that again. Was there no way to examine it? No. Okay. But I'm betting it is for one of those doors downstairs. Yeah, we had a bunch of doors to check. We had two, I think 2 doors to check down this way, so we'll check down this way. I'm curious if a lot of people bought into the whole, oh no, this game is about multiple dimensions because of that that line. It's like, yeah, okay, but it's not like Heaven knows what she's talking about. Alright, let's check. Might have to BRB for just a minute. Which I feel bad about because I don't have a BRB screen yet. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Okay. Let me check this door. Okay. Sorry about this. I'm going to... You'll still hear me for a second. Here we go. I'll try and do this very quick. Sorry. Okay, give me about 2-3 minutes. I'll be right back. Hang on. I'm back. Hang on. Sorry about that. Okay. And we're back. I did that as fast as I could. Sorry about that. Nice. Oh wait, hang on. There are glasses and plates on the counter. Sorry, I tried to do that very quickly. So ran a bit too fast there. Hang on. There we go. There we go, I've got the steel pipe. So we've got a melee weapon if we want it. There's a menu on the wall. Looks like this was once a cafe. Right, let's see, where would we come out? Aha, this main area. Well, not getting in there. Aha, got in here though. Oh, loading. Right, let's see. Anything over here? No. Oh, something there though. Detergent. Wow, really roughly on the map. Oh wow. Oh yeah, I distinctly remember this. Don't know if I need to do that, but just always remember the image of this. The fans. Okay, well, I don't think I could go that way yet. It's empty. Oh, I know what to do here. I might just remember this. But I think there is a hint that tells you to do this. Ah! It's a little funny, that scene. Okay. So now, turn the fan back on. Let me just check, make sure there's no rooms back here. Oh yeah, that's not even the door anymore. Okay. So I think now we can go back in. Yeah, all these fans are on here. Those bugs are dead. I'm trying to think where it is if you're supposed to figure it out, but I swear there's something written down that explains you to do that. But I just happen to remember there was a room where you did some science. What is that? Man, we have a lot of ammo now. And beef jerky. I don't know how useful that stuff is. I imagine that's probably something that's a lot more useful in the hard mode, where you can lay it down to distract enemies. Alright, some more doors here. Yeah, broken lock. Yeah. Still, I bring it up a lot, but every time I think about all the locked doors. Oh dear. I think about someone who said they don't like these games because the doors are all locked. And it's like, would you rather all these rooms be open? I don't know how that would make the game any better. This seems worse to me. Like, imagine just all these rooms. Like, what would even be in them? Okay. If anything, like, checking a door and finding out it's locked is kind of... Okay, that's a pit, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Well, what did we get from going in here? Maybe there's something in that room. Let me check the map again. Okay. Yeah, so there's that room and that room. I'll double check this room again, but usually if you run into those small rooms and there's an enemy in there, that usually means it's just a trick room. Oh no, that was the way to go. Sneaky. Oh, this room's really popping off again. I think the sound design in this game is also a lot just like really unsettling compared to 2 even. I think just because 2 is going for such a more like kind of like dread and just depressing feel. Shackles here, they look pretty broken in, gross. Staying on the strain is shaped like a human. I don't even want to think about what this platform was used for. This pan looks like it could have been drawn in blood, but it's some kind of cursed symbol. No wonder my head hurts. I feel so off when I look at it. We're doing alright though. How are we doing? Okay. I'm just going to safety save a lot, especially if there's ever any issues where the stream cuts out. I definitely want to be able to go back. There's a sort of vice here. Huh. Well, I need to put my nut in the vice here. No nut in the walnut shell, just a jewel? Got a moonstone. Let's have a look at the moonstone. It's just a type of jewel, not really from the moon. Okay. I don't remember some of this dialogue being this funny. This examine stuff. It was inside the walnut somehow. Okay. I want to check something in the memos. Oh, okay. I was curious if I could look up what that door said that I examined very quickly. That's not the map button. I don't know if I'm ever going to get over that. Just checking the wrong button to check the map. Okay. Is that the door we... No? Okay. Haha, locked. You know, it's silly, but I'm just gonna save over me opening the nut. Just in case I do reload my save and I forget. Cool, sports shop. Cages again. Don't know. Feel like you're kind of kink shaming a bit here, Heather. If people want to play this sport, let them. There's nothing wrong with that. Alright. Where are we going now? Yeah, let's check this way. Oh, there we go. Oh. Ah! Oh my god. Just never stops. Let me check my health. Oh, that's fine. Oh, okay, we're back this way now. Is there any reason to go this way? I'm not sure. Let me check. I guess I gotta go back there. That's probably where I've got to go, right? But how do I get back that way? Okay, not this way. Oh, this is this the... Hang on. Huh. I don't remember how I got in this room originally. Okay. That's unpleasant. Yeah, I think I wanna go... Well, let's go this way. I think I wanna go through here. Goodness, that's such a messed up noise. I can't even imagine how that was made. Oh, well, that was a little guy in there. Oh, that's Silent Hill. It's always going to be like that. Alright. So... just going to take the long way. Go to the save point. I don't know for sure, but I'm hoping. Well, it's more viscerally trying to freak you out, I think. So the monsters are a lot more just like, what is this? I don't... There we go. That was the way, nice. Okay, so what we got left here? Alright, just gonna have to look and see what we find. How's Clarice? How's the brightness been, by the way? It's good. I've got it cranked pretty high just to make sure it comes up on the stream. Alright, there's only one way to go here. Yeah, there's a monster I can see that I get the feeling you might not be able to see on my stream that you could see when I was going down the ladder there. Maybe what I might try next stream is just doing a brightness filter in OBS, and if it runs okay. I know. I wasn't sure how it would look though, because it's... You know, it's a brightness effect. You know, it's you've already got a darken image and you just add into it. Whereas if I'm brightening up the source image, then I guess more of it should capture. It's just like if it's too dark on the stream and I put a fin on it, I worry it won't look as good. Oh, I'm really rumbling here. Games don't do this as much, I feel like, anymore. So, what's this? What's all this then? What's this fin look like? Because shooting at its head, that's its weak point. Let me just see how my resources are doing. So I... Oh! Oh! Oh yeah, so compared this camera to that final pyramid boss fight in 2. Camera's a lot better in this game. Like, again, I get why a lot of people like Silent Hill 2, just because it's dealing with so many themes, and it's got that whole kind of, like, you know, the multiple playthrough, you won't recognise everything that's going on at once, but just as a game, this one is so much polished, and I feel really bad that reviews were like, oh, it's not changed that much. It's like, no, it is. It's really refined. Like, I really don't like that a lot of reviews were like, oh, they need to change things up, because it's like, well, this is the perfection of this style of game. I think that's also supposed to be, this boss is supposed to be a bit of a reference to, there is a mall section in Silent Hill 1, and there's a similar kind of boss.
Shopping mall just like before. Am I back?
Alright. So yeah. It's our first boss down. So I'm pretty sure the phone doesn't work. But I'm pretty sure right now our objective is just to get out of here. Don't think any of these rooms are open. You can check them. Oh, this one is. Oh, interesting. I'm glad I checked that. That's a lot of stuff. Wow, they give you a lot of that beef jerky. I should actually try using it. Here we go. Burger shop. See if there's anything to read. I just want to see what Heather says. Oh man, no, nothing. But there you go. It's the kind of the first level, quote unquote, done.
Heather,
It's you.
what just happened?
You must be one of them.
What did I do? And what do you mean by one of them?
You're in on this with that Claudia, aren't you?
Claudia? What about her? She asked me to find you, that's all.
So you are one of them.
Claudia did all that? Look, I was just hired to find you. I'm not on anybody's side. I don't know anything about this. Why don't you start by telling me what happened here? And that monster. What the hell was that?
I don't know any more than you do. All I know is that things are getting really screwy around here, and I got a weird feeling it's got something to do with me. Maybe you're just an innocent bystander, but I can't feel sorry for you because you dragged me into this. You know, if you hadn't found me...
What are you talking about? What's so special about you anyway?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be so confused, would I? But I know there's something. Something I've been running from and forgot for a long time.
So no spoilerinos about who this is, but if you know who this character is,
Remember that.
this is showing that at least this character's past has been kept from her.
Nothing.
Where are you going?
I'm taking the subway home.
I'm still trying to think what is up with Douglas's
Hell if I know.
performance, because again, it's quite a whiles away, but near the back half, like once I think you get from the middle point onwards, his performance is a lot better. I wonder if they thought he was, maybe he thought he was doing kind of, it's definitely not the same because the accent's different, but the cadence, I almost feel like he was maybe trying to mimic like a Columbo style, like old school detective. Ah, Fruity Rouge. Oh. Gotta check these out. Okay, let's see. Eco Action. Oh, there's a Bubba Ducky. Think about Earth Day. Think about it. That one's blank. Okay, those are the same ones. Yeah, here we go. Growing strong and healthy, Minmo. Beautiful, this thing. Cat Foods, Minmo. It's beautiful, man. I like how we're just kind of running around with a gun. Alright, not going that way. Fortunately, we're in that part of Silent Hill games where you're running around without a map and you don't... It is pretty linear, but it always makes me a bit freaked out. Oh, Minmo's the best. What I find kind of interesting about these, this subway area, I don't know where it's based on, but it's not actually Lady, man. I don't know why. It's saying lady is just really funny to me. It's a subway map here, but even without looking at this, I still know my way home. I just need to get on the Bergen Street train at platform 3. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you know, Heather, because I didn't. Let's just have a look-see. I know I should go in these doors, but... It's a change machine. That's the last thing I need. Never change. I can't get a ticket even when I put my money in. This ticket machine is broken. Oh. Oh, nice. There's a newspaper left on top of the ticket machine. Fatal accident at Hazel Street. At about 11 p.m. on the 4th, a man waiting on the platform at the Hazel Street station fell onto the tracks and was decapitated by the arriving St. Renita college-bound train. The victim died instantly. While police have not yet determined whether the death was an accident or suicide, witnesses report that the victim did not look inebriated and seemed to jump off the platform deliberately. The victim's identity is still unknown. He was approximately 4 years old, 5 feet 10 inches tall, and was wearing a black jacket. His newspaper is 4 months old. What's it doing here now? I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's actually pretty common to find random old newspapers in subway areas. But I gotta say, like, subway lines in the UK are not too dissimilar from this. Like, they have this same kind of tiled look. They don't have the round corridors that you walk through, which I feel like when you're in central London is like a staple of how those underground trains look. But I've definitely been in areas that look like this. So I guess maybe just underground stations everywhere kind of look like this. Ah, finally. Broken lock. Okay. Well, let's have a look around. Just in case we can still find resources here. Stash your trash. I kind of make an effort when I play these games. Oh, good quality, good taste. What does that say? Price down. Cheers. Oh, we're hearing sounds again. But I try and make an effort to use the strafing because I feel a lot of people miss out. That's a mechanic here in these games. I was talking to some people recently about people asking like, "Oh, how's the Xbox version?" And it's like, well, it's decent, but it definitely has issues. And I mentioned the control issues of not being able to strafe and attack in that version, and quick turn being an awkward input. And a lot of people just don't end up using it. It's a shame because I think it can be really helpful in some encounters. Let's see. Let me check this again. Bergen Street train at platform 3. So I guess we're not actually in the right place. But we can go down here. Might as well look down here, right? Oh, well, it's oh yeah, it's not doing good down here. Alright, let's see. It's quite a big area, actually. So, I will say, like, kind of the pacing and direction of this, like, how you move through this game is quite... Oh, hey. It's good we went this way. Nutcracker. Wait, we've already cracked my nut. Gotta do the other one? I don't have another one. Oh, well. Well, that's good I came down this way. Animation a little awkward there, but it's very early on doing that kind of animation where they learn how to place legs on the steps, so I'm not going to mind that too much. Luckily, these dogs can't go downstairs. Here we go. Is someone sleeping here? All this red stuff around here is blood. This guy's not sleeping. Why am I not the least bit surprised? I think that nightmare's numbed my senses a little. A dead body. So, this is a weird thing. In the HD collection, this body's just missing. I believe. It might be a different body, but there's a time where you examine a dead body that's like this, where it's like buried under stuff, and it's just... Yeah, I thought there was more bullets there. Alright, well, we've got Nutcracker. Let's head up. But yeah, so this game, I wouldn't say it's linear per se, because, Silent Hill games aren't linear, but it's definitely more... It doesn't have that kind of flow of you go between the town and buildings. You're more just travelling through areas and kind of figuring out the way forward. You actually don't go to the town for quite a while. Okay, yeah. We'll check down this way. Ah. Chain holding doors together are secured with a bolt and nut. The nut is screwed on tight. Can't turn in my hands. Oh, I wonder. There we go. Nice. And just to confirm, yeah, that one's closed. But yeah, for a kind of a while in this game, this is how you travel through it, where you're going through areas and you're not going between like an open town area. And that's kind of something like, yeah, as the games the more and more the games came on. Well, that's not my train, so I'm going to keep exploring this area because I feel like we haven't really looked around. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Cardinori X. I appreciate that. I did recently a Silent Hill 2 playthrough for Halloween, and afterwards I was like, I want to keep going. So every so often I'm going to duck into more of these survival horror games. So yeah, I don't have quite a set schedule yet, but this will be on the road until we're done with it, and then at one point I'll also go on to Silent Hill 4 and then just see what kind of games we can find from there. Step down, blocking the way, can't get through. Wait, it doesn't? I thought fire doors were like exits, weren't they? It's an odd one. Okay. Okay, that's broken. Just want to see if there's something on the other end of this. No. Okay. Again, I haven't played this game in... I'm honestly trying to think, and it might be the 2000s. Is the last time I played this personally. I think since then I've watched people play it. But I haven't had hands-on Silent Hill 3 for a very long time. And I think when I was like, oh yeah, I really need to go back and play these, is when I started getting together, make sure I have PlayStation 2 and component cables just to get the best signal out of it. Cool. I think I want to look around more. Oh. Whoops. Okay, let me look on the map quick, because I could be wrong, but one of those trains you get on... Alright, well this is where we were supposed to find a train, but there isn't one there anyway, so... But I think when you get on one, it takes you off and you can't go back, so I just want to make sure I do everything here first. Depending on how I'm feeling, I'm kind of tempted just to do this tomorrow. Just do another stream. Yeah, I think 3 just because of its gameplay and also it's just because it is more scary. Like playing this now, even though I do remember most of it, I will say it's freaking me out a lot more. And 2 on normal is very easy for some reason. The bosses are okay, but most of the encounters are not much. And on street we did hard mode. And that ended up it was like, it felt okay when we were doing the main game, but the bosses were like kind of unreasonable. Oh. Whoops. Okay, don't do that. That was a bad mistake. Well, I get to show the game the game over screen. Whoops. Oh, let's hope the continue is generous. I hope it's not Sonic Hill 1 is the only one where it like checkpoints you. Oh, damn it. Well, sorry folks. I screwed up royally there, so... Gonna have to... I'm kind of surprised I haven't found a save point yet. Right, I'm just going to re-examine this again, just to... Oh, so this is actual PlayStation 2 hardware. It's specifically the Slim, which I don't know if that makes any difference, but this is the PAL version, which is worth mentioning because the frame rate will be a little lower. But PAL versions of this game are not that crazy expensive like the NTSC ones currently are. I think the map was over here, wasn't it? But we've got component signal. So this is coming through... I'm going to get the resolution wrong probably. This is 576 interlay signal. Which is probably the... It's interlaced obviously, so it's going to have the lines every so often. Which I'm not really sure if there's much I can do about that. But... it's probably the nicest we can get it looking, because the NTSC version, it would run 5 frames, it would have 5 more frames. That version would be 480i. So this is technically a higher resolution. And obviously, like the PC version, you can push up into progressive and a lot higher. But, you know, PC version has its issues, and you have to use fan patches and stuff like that. And I happen to have 2, 3, and 4, the original versions. Though I'm sadly missing the physical version of Silent Hill 1, and that's even the PAL version. That is a quite an expensive game to try and find these days. Though at some point, I'm kind of tempted to do. 1 second. A playthrough of it. Someone was telling me DuckStation is a PlayStation 1 emulator that lets you run it with a better frame rate, because you can boost the CPU in that. I have a weird capture card. You're lucky this is the stream you came in on, because when we were doing Silent Hill 2, it was a literal, actual nightmare. Some of the issues I was having. Okay, I don't think I want to go down that way yet, because that door will be locked. So, let me go back up. But I'm a Mac gamer trademark. What that means is I'm an idiot who got into Apple products for music reasons, and now I'm stuck with them for the meantime. But I'm lucky that there's I don't know how good this capture card is on Windows, so this is not a recommendation. but I'm using, it's called the Black Magic Shuttle Intensity, and I'm sure there are better capture cards out there, but if you want something that can pick up loads of different hardware, it is really good because it has composite, S-video, component, HDMI, so it has been really good for picking up multiple types of consoles. But then it also has the issue where I've been unable to stream PlayStation 4. And then I was like, okay, well, I have the PlayStation TV. Could I use that and capture by remote play? That doesn't pick up. I get the feeling the PlayStation 3 is also not going to capture. So I'm going to need like a split. We think we need a splitter device. And that's how we're going to have to do it. Oh, there was the save point. Oh. Maybe Silent Hill 1 just had really good checkpoint system, because I remember you would sometimes check, if you would die in a boss fight, even if there wasn't a save near the boss, they would kind of bring you near the boss fight. But it's okay. We kind of know where we're going now. Let's try down this way. But yeah, it depends on hardware and things like that. And I've only been doing this for about 2 months-ish. I don't know now. Oh. It's a nothing little occult magazine. Seems like a bunch of crap to me. It's not so bad if you just read it for fun, though. The souls of those who died suddenly by suicide or accident don't realize they're dead. Sometimes they stay put. I can't do that for too long. That's actually going to kill my voice. I won't do that. Sometimes they stay put and haunt that particular place. These spirits have lost their human senses and memories, and can only keep replaying the pain and sadness of the moment they died. The pain can get so bad that they can turn to humans for salvation, or they begrudge humans their lives. At such times, they can possess humans. Places known as famous suicide spots or high accident errors are often to blame. You should be careful when approaching such locations, especially on the day or at the time the death occurred. That is, if you don't want it to happen to you too. Ooh. It sounds kind of bad, but I feel like, and if anyone ever gets a Silent Hill tattoo, it's that Halo of the Sun logo, the one that's used in this as the save. Oh yeah, this cutscene. That's good foreshadowing, that note. Which that thing's been. Oh. So yeah, I think you will get killed there if you're not quick. Now, Memo actually gave me kind of Silent Hill 4 vibes, because that kind of sounds like that's what happens to the 21 Sacrament victims. But yeah, I feel like most of the time when people get Silent Hill tattoos nowadays, that's what they get, and that image has been overused so much and put in the later games where it's not really appropriate. I'm not sure if I would want one now. I feel kind of weird. Actually, no, I'm going to look at the map again. I think I'm going to go back up here. Gonna go back and crack that nut again. Right, so where have we been? Okay, well, I've not been this way. I don't think. It's kind of interesting because I don't think the train actually came there, but I think if you take too long to get back up, it does. But I guess I was just really quick. Okay, let's try this way. I think this is the way we went the first time. We've saved out at least, and now I know not to be an idiot on those train tracks. Alright, well, let's start off this way. That lock's broken. Down we go. So I'm not sure what I would nowadays. Like, I'm actually trying to think, like, what would make a Silent Hill tattoo that isn't just reusing that cult symbol. There's also the Seal of Metatron symbol that's in this game, and that's not the Save Point logo. I think that's a different one. The Seal of Metatron. But it looks kind of similar. It's got that same kind of roundish shape. So I'm not sure. Alright. Yep, there's the dead guy again. Alright, well, we got the ammo there. I still do want to get tattoos at some point. I've just never had a right time for it. When I felt confident of like, oh yeah, this is when I should get one. Sounds kind of the tattoo I want to get. No, you go ahead. You have your tea. Is the Foxhound logo. It's the one from Metal Gear 2, but it's specifically used by Meryl in, what was it, in Metal Gear Solid 1, where that's the temporary tattoo she has. I don't know, like I said, with the issues I've had with the black magic, I'd be a little cautious recommending it to people, because it has had issues with capturing stuff, and I believe if you're capturing stuff below a certain resolution, though it does have it, there's a way you can like convert SD signals to HD, and that's how you have to capture those. Luckily, I'm not doing that here because it supports this PAL signal. But for example, if I was capturing at 480 progressive, you would have to use its built-in converter. But there's quite, I think this one they don't even make anymore. They have like a more modern capture card. And then there are some that are more specifically built for like older consoles. I've not streamed an actual PlayStation 1 on this, so I can't confirm it would actually work. But I might try that at some point, just see how it is. A lot of nut cracking and breaking in this game. Wonder what that's about. Like, alright. Okay, I'm just going to look around the map a bit more. Just want to see if there's anywhere else I could possibly go. I guess there's... No, in the central square is where we came from. And those doors were locked. Maybe some of that way. But before I go on here, just gonna unlock. No? Where was it? There was a... Was it down here maybe? Maybe it was down here. There was a door we unlocked. Gotta go find that again. Oh yeah, the fire door that doesn't lead anywhere. Okay, yeah, there was definitely a... something open here. How long have you been streaming for? I've only started about 3 or 4 weeks ago. I've always been a huge... not very long either. Probably about 2-ish months. I'd done like random, like one-off streams, just using like the built-in streaming on the consoles. Even I bought this card a while ago actually. I can't remember what it was for, but I did buy it. I think I was doing something else at the time. Okay. Oh. Dog. But doing this like seriously on the regular, that's something that's probably been just the last month or so. But maybe a month or two. Probably coming up to 2 months now. But early October is when we started. Maybe a bit before then. Let's see. Okay, if I remember right. Yep. I wanted to do this little bit. Oh, come on. Did I not make it? Oh. Okay, this must be progress. Okay, that's unlocked. I don't want to get on this one yet though, because I didn't get on that other train. Oh, these guys are not messing around. I want to check out that other train that was open. I just got to remember where that was now. Let's see. Is it down here? Oh, you're doing very well. I appreciate that. I've done quite a bit of variety stuff, so I think that's probably affected stuff a bit. But I wanted to be authentic. I didn't want to just pigeonhole myself into like, oh, here's the one thing that people, you know, the first thing I stream, so that's the only thing I play. So I've done some action stuff as well. But because I started out with this, I still want to stick to survival horror stuff because it's a genre I really love, and it's a shame that there's not much like this anymore in games. You have to look into indie spaces. Like, horror's kind of made somewhat of a comeback, but survival horror's still very early on. Okay, well, I'm definitely going to save now. Now that I know where the save point is. But I really want to find where the that open train was. And my memory sucks, so I don't remember where it was. Let's see. Let's check this way. Is this it? Like, I haven't done a big list. At some point, I kind of want to put a list out there that covers a lot of potential. Like, oh, here's potential games that I want to look at. Okay, it's not this one. I feel really bad. I should have just checked that train earlier, but... we'll figure out where it is. Yeah, I have to check out Dead by Daylight now. It's got all that Silent Hill stuff. I've heard a little bit about it because I know some people who play it. And it seems to be one of those games where most of the people are like, oh, I play it all the time, I hate it. It's the impression I get. Just moaning about balance and stuff all the time. It's weird how many like mash-up stuff is in that game now. It's gone all over the place. Okay, I think the open train was like platform 1 or 2. So I'm going to head that way. But yeah, at some point I might try and do days. Like, I've had some ideas about, like, oh, these will be the days I'll set aside for this kind of game, so people know, hey, if you've come for Silent Hill, you're probably not going to see it. Oh, well, stuff's picked up over here now. Past, thank you. Oh. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not using the body armor, because you do move a lot slower. Yeah, here it is. Come on, why am I picking up shotgun sales? There we go. That was a little odd. Oh yeah, this. Nope, guess not. Nobody I know would give me something this gross. This gross. But I'll take it anyway. I wonder if that's supposed to be a Terminator 2 reference. Okay, I'm glad I went back for that. Because, yeah, I think when you get on the train... I think that's what I was confused by. I knew there was a train that when you get on, you can't get off again. So, it's good that I did that now. Oh, yep. Those guys are showing up now. So yeah, maybe because I don't have too much of a schedule right now, just because I've trial and error trying to get things working, and again, you're lucky this is the first stream, because early October, some of those streams were having a bunch of different issues with audio and because this capture card is very weird. Like every console, you have to figure out, okay, what's the frame rate this thing needs to be? What's the resolution this thing needs to be? What updates do I need to make sure I have? It's a bit weird because it has its own software of like, oh, you can use, though I'm not using it, funny enough, because my computer doesn't run them right now. Oh, I gotta cross over. I'm on the wrong platform. Oh! Oh, spooked me. Yeah. Went on the wrong one. There we go. But, now I think I've got everything kind of sorted. I'll say I'm already a weirdo that, despite being in the UK, I tend to operate on, like, East Coast US hours. So I don't mind being up this late. Just kind of feels natural to me already, so... But that's something I might look into at one point. It's like, if there's enough people, kind of more England, Europe time, and I'm like, oh, can you stream earlier? Might have to start doing stuff like that, where it's like, oh yeah, I'll come on in the more early and then take a break and then come back. Alright, go up. If you can't tell, by the way, I'm using the 3D controls, not the 2D ones, because I find the 2D ones both break the game when you do, because it gives you movement options you're not supposed to have, but also it's really frustrating every time the camera angle changes. And I don't really have a problem controlling them. Like, once I played through games a bit, it didn't take me long to kind of just like, okay, this is how you got to think of these games. So yeah, good thing I didn't miss that shotgun. Because, oh boy. But yeah, maybe in a bit I'll set up more of a schedule now. Oh yeah, this bit looks cool. I mentioned it earlier, but the YouTube series, the Boundary Break series that covered, they've made a video on this game. I recommend looking that up because they also show how this was achieved. The symbols drawn on the floor. Hope. I hope I don't... Oh, I thought that was a dot, but it's not. I hope I don't get cursed just by stepping on it. Okay. Yeah, let's keep going. But yeah, I highly recommend looking up the Boundary Break video on YouTube. Just search Boundary Break Silent Hill 3 and you'll find it. And they show a lot of the developer tricks of like, oh, how do they do this stuff? Oh. Oh. Getting my ass knocked down. There we go. I think when there's the two of them like that, it's kind of awkward to get past. Oh, big one. Got the ammo, so... Alright, that's going alright. Okay, so there's an enemy coming up here that I thought this was the first place you saw it, but I guess not, because I saw it later. Huh, just an empty juice can. Just another piece of trash. Wow, that's weird. They were like, oh yeah, you can examine that. Man, they let you examine a lot of stuff. I didn't think they would. But yeah, well, at some point we'll have a proper schedule for this stuff. I don't know if the graffiti and all the stuff like that is supposed to make you think the train's getting all nightmare-y, because it just looks like trains I've been on and seen before. Alright, from what I remember, these guys are really tough, so I should probably swap. Yeah, take it. Oh, wow. Yeah, I forgot that's a thing in this game, where enemies actually, they'll go down and then they'll get back up. Yeah, that's how a lot of these games have to manage doing that stuff back in the day. But they manage it really well here. Technically, in most games where you're like driving around, there we go. That's actually, like, in most games that's technically what's happening, but especially driving games, like, not so much nowadays, but for a long time that's how driving games are, where it's technically just everything moves around you. It's kind of weird, but it reminds me of okay, I'm definitely going to stream this game at some point just because I love it, even if it's not an amazing game. No, it's kind of a nightmare because of its copyrighted music, so I'm going to have to figure that out. Is Mark Echo's Getting Up, Contents Under Pressure. It has a lot of sections where you're doing stuff with subway trains, and it has these like long, like repeating, probably the same technique even, and it's interesting to bring up because the people who made that, I forget if it was Backbone or Shiny, but one of those two made it, and those two companies merged into Double Helix, who made Silent Hill Homecoming, which is garbage. And a way worse a game than Mark Echo. Mark Echo is way better combat. Somehow their combat got worse over time. Oh, here we are. Maybe we're home. Right, we'll go back to the... Yep, don't have a map of this area. There's some graffiti on the wall. It's so dirty I can't read it. Never mind. That one, I think you could read that. It says dragon, doesn't it? It's interesting. I like that one. More graffiti. That old pattern's painted in here amongst the graffiti. Looks like it's just put here too. But by whom? Oh, the head. I feel like there's a lot more save points in this compared to 2. But I might just be making it up. Oh, nice. I like that camera run. That was good. Low angle. We were talking about it with the Silent Hill 2 playthrough, but I miss what fixed camera angles can do for these games. And it's such a shame that you just can barely... It's so hard to make a game, it seems, like this now. With fixed camera angles, most of the time they just don't let you. Huh. I wonder if we go back that way, because it looks like there's actually stuff down there. Oh. Well. Not that way. Oh yeah. Really popping off now. Don't think there's a map of this area from what I remember. It is kind of interesting. I just, where are you? How? Oh yeah, mole. Oh, we do have a map. Cool. Alright, so where have we been so far? Okay, cool. The side of the locker is badly bent as if hit by something, but it's impossible to open. There's blood seeping out at the bottom of the locker. Is there something inside? I still want to take a look, but the locker door won't open. Ah, it's better that way. So if there's anything good in there. Gotta leave this one alone. What about this one? Yep, nothing doing there. Okay. Not sure how much longer I'm going to keep going. I think I'm just going to keep going until I just feel like I need to stop, but I'm good for now. Oh. Once those guys get really big, they actually really freak me out. The little ones are a bit cute almost, but the tall ones are beef jerky. Wine in a place like this? Well, I suppose it is dark and dry. Got a wine bottle. Oh, let's look at that. This bottle was dropped at a corner. I don't know what that's for. Alright, so where else? Okay. See if the path right is anything, and then go back. Nope, that's straight up just boarded up. Oh, but there is ammo here. There we go. Oh, it's really crowded around here. Ooh. Alright, so where else we got? It's a straight line here. That's so much nicer. I don't know if it was just the PAL version or if the NTSC version of 2 had the same thing. Oh. Careful now. God, those fins are so weird. In a good way, though. Oh, okay. How are we doing on health items? Pretty good. I'll heal. I think another thing that fixed camera angles let you do stuff like this is these like these tight hallways. Which again is something I think is missing from a lot of the later Silent Hill games because of them changing the camera angle up. You can't, in third person, you can't really make halls that small. Alright, well let's go up. Oh, there we go, we can't go that way. That eliminates that way. So let's check this way first. So I get the feeling we're going to get blocked at some point. Well, there you go. Sorry I check the map a lot, but though I'm decent with the controls, my spatial awareness and reasoning is not the best, which you'd think makes me would make me not very good at these games. I shouldn't play them, but Oh well. Alright, what we got here? There's a hoist here, but how do I get it to work? This might be the fuel tank. There's nothing in it though. Okay. What kind of machine is it? Looks like it doesn't work anymore. Let me see if I can actually see what's down there. Well, let's go down. I kind of forgot about this area actually. I knew there was the subway. Oh, we can't go down that way yet. And I knew there's like the kind of like apartment-y business area. I completely forgot about this in between. Oh. Some kerosene left in the heater. Looks like, oh, I do have a container. Funny enough, I didn't remember this. Some of these puzzles I'm remembering from back in the day, but that one I didn't remember. But that's clever. I like that. Health drinks. How long are we going for? Unfortunately, I might have to. I'm not going to stop. I think I need to take a break again. No, it's not junk. It's somebody's stuff. Okay, yeah, we're going to take another quick break. Sorry. I promise I don't have weird issues or anything. I just need to BRB again. And I'm back. There we go. Sorry about. I try and. Sorry, it's been bit of a health kick I've been on to drink more water, which is, you know, it's very good for you, but it can disrupt the stream a little bit, but it's fine. So yeah, I'm gonna go for a bit longer. Alright. Sorry, suddenly forgot what all the buttons were. Okay, I get the feeling that path down there's gonna be lots, so let's just go around. Watch out for those guys. Oh. And we'll put the fuel in here. Cool. Thanks to that, Finn, all the water's finally drained out the hole. It looks like we've got to get down there if I can stand the smell. Alright, let's see. Okay, I'm down this way. Oh, man, this room's still... The texture work here is still really good. See where the water gets drained out. There is the gold... Maybe the gold pipe is what you're referring to? I guess that could be around here. Again, it's been a very long time, so there's a lot of specifics I don't remember. Like, I've seen playthroughs of this game since then. Again, another cool camera angle. Alright, what's next? Oh yeah, this section, okay. So yeah, this, I specifically remember from seeing the videos about it. This is one of the sections in the HD collection that runs the worst for some reason. Maybe it's because of the water effects or something. But I've seen footage just running at like half speed. It's it's just rough, and I kind of worry sometimes, because one of the things that a lot of people always say is like, hey, don't worry about the HD collection. If you haven't played the originals, you won't notice issues, you'll be fine. And it's like, well, A, that's not good. Because... Oh. There's a fin there. I don't know if you guys can see that on stream, but there was something in the water there. But A, thinking the HD collection is, oh yeah, that's just how the original game was, is not good and not something like any player should have to do. Oh, finally. I thought there was another gun for a second. I was like, huh? It's a broken clock. This is from the sewer too. feel like in 2, a wheelchair. Why would be a wheelchair be thrown down here? You know, I love the weird horror stuff like that, where they're just like, yeah, here's just weird stuff, like, why is it down here? I feel like in 2 you could not examine and read as much stuff as that. Yeah, so that's the first issue, but the other issue is, someone specifically said, oh, I didn't see any issues. And even if you had never seen the PS2 versions, how would you not notice the slowdowns? Because apparently, if you're playing the backwards compatibility versions on the Xbox One, because the Xbox One's like hardware is more powerful, it's able to brute force and the bad optimization and essentially fix those issues. But oh, that was cool. Oh dear, that's not cool. But the person I asked said, oh yeah, no, I played on the PlayStation 3. And it's like, well, I know for a fact if you play the PS3 version, the game has massive slowdowns, especially 2. So if you didn't notice that when you played, there's a monster in the water. The bastards killed 2 of my buddies. I should never have doubted that old urban legend about alligators in the sewers. That was no myth. But no one believed me. Were they drunk and slipped? We're not that damn stupid. Even calling a monster isn't quite right. This is something else. All I know is something's in there. I'm going in now to beat that thing's head in. If you find this note, consider it my will. Revenge is futile. But so you may think reading this, but Josie and Jaime, never heard that name before, one of my best buddies. Wish I knew how to do the deed. Guns won't work underwater. Even my famous knife work won't do much. If only I had a hand grenade. According to this, the 2 people mentioned in the document are dead. Looks like it happened on the job. Danger, keep out. It's a scooter. Oh, God. That's kind of interesting, because that implies that, like, this monster thing that's been here is outside of the nightmare stuff. Alright. Well, we actually already have the item to solve this, so... Can I read this? Nothing very interesting. Oh no, today's date. Oh, so this did just happen. But, so how do you play the HD collection on PlayStation 3? There's an outlet here. So yeah, this is one of the puzzles I remember. If you go forward there, you get killed. So, you have to kill the monster in the water. This is a morbid way of killing something, kind of. But, you know, there's the massive slowdown issues. There's the weird texturing that's all over the games where... Considering how good these textures look, it's really weird they did any texture replacement in the HD collection. But it's so bad that you could be looking at this wall and it's the old textures, and then you look slightly to the left and they've put new ones there and they just look completely different. And Clarice, you know this because I showed you this in Silent Hill 3 when you're in the town. The fog looks all blue, which is not how it's supposed to look. And I don't know why anyone would look at that and be like, yeah, that seems right. That seems okay. Yeah, it's super weird. And that specifically was a patch that added that, where they were trying to fix the fog and they made it worse. There's something inside. Okay. Okay, I think I'll get to like where the apartment area starts. So post this sewer section, I'm assuming. And I think that's where we'll stop the stream. Because I don't think we're far off from that. Let's see. But also a lot of broken sound effects that you don't like. These guys, their sound effect plays at the wrong speed, so there's like you can hear the audio stop and start because it's supposed to loop, so it just goes like that basically. It sounds really weird, and a lot of like weird just sound swaps that I don't think were ever properly fixed. Again, mention about the noise filter. If you look down, it's like very faint. It's almost not there. Whereas when we were doing that nightmare section, the noise filter was very strong. Oh, where are we? Can't get in. Oh, what's her looking outside there? Oh, she's just looking at the door. Okay. Up we go. Imagine having to go through the sewer to get home. Like, just the concept of that, of just like, oh man, the subway's closed, I'm gonna have to go through the sewer. Yep, don't have a map now. This wooden crate is shut pretty tight. Again, it's kind of nuts. There's like a lot more of this stuff you can examine. I really feel like 2 did not have as much as that. And yeah, I think the noise effect is a little stronger now. Haha, save point. Is this it? Is this the apartment area? Let's see, we'll save. I might get like a little bit into the area. But I think I will stop because there's a lot of despite what that playtime says, I've been streaming for like almost 3 hours, so let's see. Yeah, okay, I think this is a whole area here. I just want to confirm. Okay, yeah, that's not working. I think so, yeah. Unless anything happens. I want to do a bit more of this tomorrow, and then the weekday will be some different kind of games. Warning, the 3rd level ceiling has crumbled. Okay. Fourth level's crumbled. Okay, maybe this isn't the area I thought it was. But we're going up and up and up. Or toilets. It's a toilet. Kind of reminds me of there was a clothing store I used to work in, and it was the building they'd used, I think, was some sort of like refurbished office buildings. But it's huge. I think this place is like 4, 5 floors, like this area. And it's so big that they don't even use half of it. And the top floor had an area that used to have like cubicles and other stuff that they just used as storeroom. And it had like bathrooms and things like that were like half destroyed. And it kind of reminds me of like the look at this area. A lot of empty bottles and cans. Okay, yeah, we're actually not quite in that apartment area yet. We're quite a bit away. The car looks different here. Might break if I hit it hard enough. Well. There we go. Got the silencer. So weird that's a weapon in this game. I can see legs through the broken parts of the wall. Hope those are just mannequin legs, but I guess I'm not that lucky. Just like the black cat. I wish I hadn't seen that. So yeah, this... Yeah, Tuesday... It's probably going to be Tuesday, Thursday weekends, I'm thinking. But we'll see. But that feels comfortable right now. But yeah, the Black Cat is a I forget who it's by. Is it Stephen King or someone else? But it's a story about a guy who like kidnaps a woman and tries to bury her alive in a wall, and a cat that's like scurrying around in the walls like saves her basically. And that what this is a reference to. If it is, just leave it alone. What can we do with the silencer? Let me see. It's an interesting mechanic, being able to silence the weapons. Do not read the Prima. I think it's the Brady Games guide. Oh, a filthy mattress. Ugh. I've heard stories of like the translation for a lot of the memos were kind of done in a very rushed and disorganized way. But I do think like Heather's teenage outlook on things does come through a bit. Alright, let's have a look. Okay, we've got a door there, but let's have a bit more of a look around. But yeah, not quite this disused, but that place I was working in, that top floor, was not too dissimilar to this kind of look. Oh. Okay, let's check that door first. Oh. Weird. Okay, it was blocked. Yeah, well, that, you know. Oh! Oh, that did a lot of damage. So, I mentioned this before, but this is the same as Silent Hill 2, where the controller rumbles to give you an idea of your health. And that one hit was, like, very quickly rumbly. I imagine, but I think I'm decent enough at avoiding most things that I think that's my preferred way of going. Alright, yeah, so next time I find a save point, that's where we're going to stop. It's a mannequin catalogue. It's a thermal Carafer. Never heard them be called that before. Yeah. Is this not a door? No. Okay. Lock is broken. There's a certain someone around this area, but I kind of want to leave him till next time. I'll look around this area a bit more. I hope I didn't go backwards there. Oh, we didn't. Nice. It's the only mannequin with a head. Something weird about headless ones. Like they can see me or something. Oh, well, I'm sure nothing weird's going to happen. I think it'll be fine. We'll just, go back this way. Again, it's just an inanimate object, but it's still nervous. It's a shame. I don't know how I would get it to work, but I would love if there was some way I could get the vibration data to somehow. This is blood. Okay, well, we'll just back up from that. Again, so many of those little bits, it's just like, yeah, just a weird scare. Okay. Oh man, I've really got to find a map. Don't like being mapless in these games. Oh! Oh, out the way. Alright, well, hopefully I've not missed the map. Because that's always my fear when playing these games. Of like, oh yeah, you went the wrong way, you missed the map. Okay. Oh, that lock's broken, so we can't get in there. And that lock's broken. Alright, let's see. Nothing in the locker. Oh, health drinks though. Aha! Oh, it's a calendar. I thought that was the map. Broken lock. Okay, well there's a save point here. So I think we'll stop here. And there's the map. Nice. Let's just have a quick look in this room. The drawer's open just a smidge. Must be rusted. Okay. Well, let me just check my inventory, but I don't think I have any specific... No. Okay. Let's go look around this room a little more. Just go climb up. No. Okay. Right, so we'll save here. And yeah, that will do it for tonight. So, that's been a lot of fun. I forgot how more scary this game is to 2. Like, 2 is more, feels like, though there are some little scares, it feels like it's more, you know, the scare in that tactic is finding out what's going on. So obviously once you know that. But thank you everyone for coming. Thank you for Carninori X, new viewer, I appreciate that. I'll have to check you out sometime. I'll make sure to give you a follow and see when you go live, because I want to check some people out as well. But thank you for coming. I should be on again tomorrow, probably around roughly the same time, but I don't have a set start time yet, just because I don't have a set schedule I can fit into yet. But yeah, I'll do more of this tomorrow, and then I think some more action stuff in the week again. I'll go back to Wonderful 101. I'm probably going to play a bit of that, redo the old levels off stream first, and then we'll go back to where we are, just because now I've got stuff to unlock that I've missed. But thank you all for coming. I hope you enjoyed the show, as always. I've been Johnny Baghead, and you have a good night wherever you are, or a good day. And as you know, also if you exist outside of time, I still hope your existence is pleasant as well, even if you have lived all moments all at once. I still appreciate you, still love you. So you take care, and we'll see you next time.